Good morning, everybody. My name is Balraj Gill, and on this channel, I talk about life, spirituality, ethics, just my journey, mostly into spirituality right now because that's what I've been really devoting myself to. So subscribe to my channel. Now this morning, yeah, it's still morning, I want to talk a little bit about no mind and the practice of being nothing. It takes time. It takes a ton of time. It takes a ton of practice, and you will still find yourself in the mind, let me tell you. But what has worked for me is thoughts will come through your mind all day long, all day long. The key, and I learned this actually from Osho's book, and I've been using it, and I find that it's the best thing for me, and it really works. So first, in his book, he describes it's the Tantra book. Buy it if you can. It's an amazing book. So he describes this like looking up into the sky and looking at the sky, not at the clouds, but just look at it without even looking at the clouds. Just look into the sky with no mind, no thought. Don't look for anything but just the sky. So when you do that, then he starts talking about thoughts, and he talks about how if you notice your thoughts, start becoming aware and grab a thought when it comes, and then you notice that there's gaps between your thoughts, and there are. I've noticed it since I've been using this. He says start focusing on those gaps and not the thoughts. And when you can focus on those gaps, the gaps get larger, so the no mind gets larger, and the thoughts actually start to shrink. And they do. Now the other method, so I started applying this, and it was good because I'm good at visualizing, so I actually would see the thoughts get out of my mind, and the sky would get bigger. So that helped. The other thing that has really been helping me is when the thoughts come through your mind, start looking at them as an observer. So like a fly on the wall. Don't look into the thoughts, but observe the thoughts. And when you're observing them, do it with no judgment, where the thoughts are either negative or positive. And when you start doing that, it's crazy because the negative and positive start kind of melting into each other, and the thought does not even matter anymore. And as you're doing that, the thought starts melting out of your mind, and again, your space of nothingness, for me it's my sky, starts becoming larger and larger. And that's it. That's been the easiest way for me to come to this, like, it doesn't matter. It is because it is. Whatever the learning lesson is, I will learn if that's what I need to do, but sometimes things just are because they are, and you don't need to delve and look for things because that's when you get captured, and that's when your thoughts start controlling you. So try the method. Let me know if it works for you. It totally worked for me, and that's why I wanted to share it with you this morning. And that's it. Love you guys. Mwah.